Hello. So I'm gonna do live what you call this project planning. I have this project called uh, Resolve Crowdfunding. So this is a crowdfunding campaign, and yeah, um, I'm gonna plan this right now. So I have a template here, project charter. So I'm gonna, you know, it's the wrong one. So project, what's that? So it's not here yet. Um, my template for starting a project. Let's see. Let me get that from my main page. Okay, for this one, I want to do the project charter first just to have some clarity on what this thing is. And let's use our template. So this is an internal, I mean, like I don't need to present this to other people. So, this is just for me really, thinking about this project. So examples of like charters which are external are like, for instance, this one. This is actually like a more of a, what you call this, concept paper. So this is the background of the project. We are this aims to um, establish or add a genetic sequencing operation to small labs in the Philippines. And this is the crowdfunding effort for that. And then, so you can see here, when I wrote this to for an external audience, essentially to persuade them to support this project. And then another example is like the here. So this is an actual grant application. I mean, these things are formatted as project charters, but very detailed. So, you could just, if, let me, yeah, I'll put a link to these examples in the chapter on uh, project charter. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so for this one, this is, yeah, that's basically it. So No need to name this. Our scope statement is to essentially raise like $7,000 through crowdfunding. And document the help other labs do the same. Okay, so here I normally try to articulate why this project is important for me, and then for my team as well. So here, this is interesting. I never done this before. Never done crowdfunding before. Learn something new. Yeah, so new adventure. Be first again. This is I noticed that this being first at something is very motivating for this part of me, which seeks status and recognition and all that. So anyhow, I'm just using that to motivate myself. Learn something new. Well, the most important thing here is actually the impact on labs and management. Okay, so here the least flexible is the scope, meaning we have to raise $7,000, maybe 12. Well, we have to raise money. The higher the better, but at the very least $7,000 or higher. Okay. Okay, now let's do that's basically it. That's pretty, I mean, just makes things clearer. Now, I want to do the WBS so I could also work on these. So the WBS is the best tool to prepare for this. Let's see. WBS. And then you want those imported notes on crowdfunding. So these are notes I made in my main Rome graph and just imported them here. Okay, so let's see. So before I look at these notes, maybe I want to just try to think about what needs to be done to crowdfund. Well, the main thing is one key thing is the creation of the video. And then the landing page. outreach. In the outreach, you have there the what should put there? The company, ONT, genomics, media, which includes the podcast and news. Blogs. Yeah. Things. Well, there's also the post fundraising part, which is like we have to design the rewards. The post fundraising is like thanking, giving the rewards. Okay, I think that's all I can think of. So let's take a look at my notes on this. Okay, so you wanna get stats on operation. Okay, so these are the instructions on how to do that. So yeah, so look for similar projects and get stats on them. And then analysis. And then let's make this a so this is a conclusion based on the data, but what is the data for this particular kind of fundraising? So let's already do the RBS since we have some risks here. I'm back after a midday break. So we continue building our WBS, and well, it seems to be the most what you call this rich source of um, work packages. This is from an interview I did with someone who ran several crowdfunding campaigns in the past. So let's just add what she mentioned in this what you call this list. Okay, I think we're done with WBS. Now let's go back to um, let's go back to our Charter. So I'm going to be explaining this to my team in our meeting tomorrow. And well, I'm going to be preparing for my pitch. So what is this thing? I'll probably, or I should actually create a presentation on this project. So now since I have a meeting with my teammates tomorrow, I'm going to launch this project uh, tomorrow. And my main objective in that launch is to gather help in this project. So I'm going to record that so we can also show that to other teammates. Um, so I'm going to do a one-on-one I'm going to do a one-on-one pitch by email. Okay, that's it. So I'm ready for the project launch.